The Haunting of the Haunted House. It was a dark and stormy night in the small town of Riverwood, and the streets were silent except for the howling wind that blew through the trees. In the middle of it all stood a large and imposing mansion, known by all as the Haunted House. No one knew what had happened to the old couple that once lived there, but the rumors whispered that they had mysteriously disappeared without a trace. As the wind blew harder and harder, the sound of a door creaking open could be heard from within the house. Suddenly, the lights started to flicker, and the sound of footsteps could be heard echoing through the hallways. A group of teenagers, drawn by their curiosity and a dare, had decided to investigate and break into the house. They knew they shouldn't be there, but the thrill of exploring a haunted house was too much for them to resist. As they made their way through the dark and creepy house, they heard strange noises and saw strange shadows moving out of the corners of their eyes. They felt as if they were being watched, and their hearts raced with fear. But what they didn't know was that they were not alone. A dark presence, a murderous monster, lurked in the shadows, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The teenagers made their way deeper and deeper into the house, their hearts pounding in their chests. They didn't realize that they had entered the lair of a ruthless and cunning killer, who was ready to tear them to shreds. As they made their way through the house, they found themselves trapped, with no way out. The monster appeared before them, its face twisted into an ugly sneer. The teens knew they were facing imminent death and that their only hope lay in working together and fighting back. Will they be able to overcome the monster and escape the haunted house, or will they fall victim to its evil and become just another part of the dark legend of the haunted house?